What lies beneath the rippling surfaces of our lakes, rivers, and oceans? Could prehistoric predators, long thought extinct, still roam these depths? Or are there vast, elusive creatures that remain shrouded in mystery? Surely, something stirs in the waters. The question is, what? The seas, lakes, and rivers of our world are as captivating as they are enigmatic. Humanity has long held a fascination with these vast bodies of water that cover our planet. They are the lifeblood of Earth, and our innate curiosity drives us to explore the depths beneath their shimmering surfaces. This interest inspires our wildest dreams and fuels our darkest nightmares. Surprisingly, more people have visited the moon than have ventured into the deepest parts of our oceans. Despite covering over 2/3 of the Earth's surface, a staggering 95% of our seas and oceans remain unexplored. Each year, tens of thousands of new species are cataloged, with a significant number being aquatic. The reality is sobering. Millions of undiscovered waterborne species may still exist, raising the question of what else could be lurking in those depths. For centuries, sailors have recounted terrifying encounters with sea monsters, with the Kraken being perhaps the most recognizable. In modern times, such stories have often been dismissed as mere folklore, intended to frighten new recruits and deter piracy. However, sightings of alleged sea, river, and lake monsters continue to be reported today, just as they were in the past. Interest in these phenomena surged in the late 1990s when the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, now OAA, detected an ultra-low frequency sound underwater in 1997. Dubbed bloop, the sound was so powerful that it was recorded by sensors over 3,000 miles away. Scientists initially speculated that it was produced by a massive, yet undiscovered marine animal. However, by 2012, investigations revealed that it was merely sea ice scraping against the ocean floor. Nonetheless, this revelation did not quell public fascination with stories of sea monsters. The legend of the Kraken dates back thousands of years. Homer's The Odyssey alludes to a similar beast, but it was Norwegian writer Erik Pontoppidan's 1755 book, The Natural History of Norway, that provided the first detailed description. Pontoppidan claimed that fishermen believed the Kraken could easily drag a 5,000-ton vessel into the depths and snatch sailors from the deck with its long tentacles. While these tales were often met with skepticism, in 1857, Danish naturalist Japeta Steenstrup examined a large squid's beak that had washed ashore. It was 3 inches wide, much larger than any known specimen. Later, when he was presented with 2 large tentacles found in the Bahamas, he famously declared that the Kraken was real. In recent years, giant and even colossal squids have been reported, measuring up to 15 meters in length, with some estimates suggesting they can grow as large as 20 meters. Remarkably, live specimens of these enormous creatures were only filmed as recently as 2004. However, it is unlikely that they are responsible for the ancient tales, as giant squids inhabit depths of 800 to 1,600 meters and have never been observed at the surface. While they may appear fearsome and are predators of smaller animals, they are relatively gentle creatures. The Kraken legend may simply be an exaggeration of their size and ferocity. In 2004, a GPS tag attached to a 9-foot great white shark was discovered on a beach in Australia, just 4 months after being tagged. Wildlife conservationists analyzed the data and found something unusual. For the first 4 months, the shark hunted in coastal waters, rarely exceeding 600 feet in depth. However, on December 24th, at 4 a.m., the shark plunged to 1,900 feet in under 2 minutes, a speed faster than it could swim. Initially, it was thought the tag had detached, but this was ruled out when it was discovered that the tag was lined with a substance resembling stomach acid, indicating the shark had likely been killed and eaten by something larger. Some speculated it was a killer whale, known to hunt sharks and capable of growing up to 32 feet. However, killer whales have only been observed at depths of about 850 feet, far shallower than this incident. In 2014, marine biologists suggested that another, much larger great white shark may have been responsible, either out of extreme hunger or territorial behavior. Yet cannibalism among great whites is extremely rare, especially in the abundant waters of Australia. Furthermore, the recorded temperature of the tag's descent was 78 degrees Fahrenheit, significantly warmer than the maximum temperature of a great white's stomach, which is 64 degrees. These inconsistencies have led some to speculate that a megalodon, an estimated 60-foot-long fish believed to have gone extinct 2.6 million years ago, could be responsible. Despite the scientific consensus that the megalodon is extinct, numerous eyewitness accounts of massive sharks persist worldwide. While many of these sightings are dismissed as misidentifications of whale or basking sharks, some remain convinced that the megalodon still prowls the depths of our oceans. In 1875, a dragnet from the British ship HMS Challenger retrieved a megalodon tooth, which was dated to be only 11,000 years old, raising questions about the extinction of such a formidable predator. The megalodon isn't the only extinct species speculated to inhabit our oceans. In 1915, the German submarine U-28 encountered a massive marine reptile. Commander Georg J. von Frostner reported that after torpedoing the British steamer Iberian, a violent explosion sent debris, including a gigantic creature, into the air. The crew described it as resembling an aquatic crocodile, approximately 60 feet long, with large webbed limbs, a long tail, and a pointed head. If the commander's account is credible, it closely resembles a mosasaur, a marine reptile thought to have gone extinct millions of years ago. Sightings of similar creatures have been reported off the coast of New Zealand as recently as 2013, yet the scientific community attributes these sightings to misidentified saltwater crocodiles. Despite eyewitness reports of lengths exceeding 50 feet, these monsters are not limited to prehistoric creatures. In the late 20th century, a Japanese whale research vessel reported seeing a massive humanoid-shaped creature approximately 90 feet long, white in color, with tendril-like arms. Dubbed ninjin, the Japanese word for human, this creature has been sighted multiple times, primarily in the southern Antarctic Ocean. While some photographic and video evidence exists, its quality is often questioned, leading many to dismiss it as a hoax. If ninjin is real, it could represent an undiscovered species of whale. Sighting reports are not confined to the open ocean. Many lakes and rivers are also believed to harbor ancient or exotic creatures. The Loch Ness Monster is perhaps the most famous example. Sightings of Nessie date back to the 6th century, but most accounts emerged after the 1930s. Numerous photographs and videos claim to show strange disturbances on Loch Ness's surface, often evoking images of a plesiosaur, a large aquatic reptile thought to have gone extinct around 66 million years ago. While several theories attempt to explain how plesiosaurs might have survived the mass extinction event, the legend wanes with each passing year due to the exposure of hoaxes, leaving us to wonder if Nessie was ever real, is simply dormant, or has vanished forever. Loch Ness is not unique. Reports of similar creatures exist in deep lakes worldwide, and they have even been seen in the ocean. In 1977, a Japanese trawler off the coast of New Zealand retrieved a large carcass believed to be the remains of a plesiosaur. While compelling, Analysis later identified it as the deteriorated remains of a basking shark. Recent attention has focused on the River Thames, with speculation that it may harbor its own Loch Ness monster. In 2016, a video surfaced showing a large dark mass swimming upriver near the O2 Arena, with two humps briefly breaking the surface before disappearing. A week later, another video captured a similar mass near the Thames barrier, and a third piece of footage showed yet another dark shape swimming beneath the surface. Wildlife experts were baffled, as while seals, dolphins, and porpoises are known to swim up the Thames, nothing of this size had ever been observed before or since. So, what are we to make of these sea, river, and lake monsters? Are there truths behind these sightings, or should we dismiss them as exaggerations? While there is insufficient compelling evidence to confirm the existence of these creatures, the depths of our waters remain opaque, mysterious, and largely inaccessible, akin to distant regions of our solar system. We cannot deny that the possibility of oversized, predatory, or rarely seen creatures captivates our imagination. It appears there is still much left to discover, and perhaps much more to fear. The next time you paddle in a lake, river, or sea, take a moment to ponder what might be lurking beneath your feet.